Hello, friends. Stephen Manning here from Integrity Ireland. Just to get this going, this will be one of the quickest ones we've ever done in light of the elections over the next few days. And we just wanted, and I do mean it's very quick, very brief. We're just popping this up as a last minute boost, reminding people, and we're just going to show you one slide before we go into the personalities that are vying for election in the local councils and in the European elections, guys. So as you see here, this slide, I'll pop it up for you. Very simply, freeze and study it if you need to. Very simply, guys, we're all living in a global corporation at the moment. Our political parties are part of this global network. They don't answer to us. We're at the bottom of these pyramids, guys. They answer to the people at the top, who are the globalists, the string pullers, billionaires, oligarchs, and so on and so forth. All right. Now, just one simple example I want to make is our mainstream political parties. They pretend to have a democratic process, but actually, the minute they're voted into power, they revert to authoritarian or autocratic systems. In other words, there's someone at the top dictating what the party members have to do, irrespective of what they promised you. Please remember that. That is the core and at the heart of the political problems in Ireland, is that they lie on your doorstep, or at the very best, they offer platitudes which they can't then fulfill because they're subject to the party whip. All right, that's whoever the Taoiseach or the party leader appoints to keep everyone in line. All right, the party comes first, not you, the constituents. Please remember that. So we're just going to fly through these guys, the constituents. Now, as I say here, these are the people that we support. I've chosen people I personally know, that I personally trust, apart from a couple of the candidates who I haven't met, but you can see by their track record that they're honest people. All right. So first of all, in the local elections in County Mayo, we have Steve Kerr running in the Castlebar district and Joe Ducey running in Ballina. As you can see here, I've put the phrase in there, honesty matters. Let's see, it'll come up a bit bigger. Yeah, honesty matters. And this applies to both of these gentlemen. And they are gentlemen, and they're in it for the right reasons, guys. It's not about personal power or profit or anything of that nature. It's quite the opposite, which is what we need desperately. They're there to be a voice for the people, and largely they're there out of their own frustrating experiences over the years, trying to get things done, trying to hold authority figures to account and so on, much as I've done myself. And also, I'll just throw out a quick mention, also running in I believe in the Castlebar area is Marion Gordon. I don't have a picture of her up here, but again, running as an independent, maybe under the collective, I think it's Irish People or Ireland's People banner. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong, guys. But there's a loose coalition of independents, some of whom are mentioned here, I believe, who are running in order to gain the advantage of being technically a party, but in fact, they're running as independents, and all of them understand. Another one is Gary Beattie up in Ballina as well. Again, those of you who know him and feel that he's the man for you, by all means, give him your vote. So they're the four people we're sort of standing behind at the moment: Steve Kerr, Joe Ducey, Marion Gordon, and Gary Beattie in County Mayo and local elections. There's Stephen's more recent poster. I'll pull that up for you guys. Honesty, courage, and action. Yes, I'll stand behind that 100% in Stephen's case. Tell the party's over. Nice little quote, guys, you know, and enough is enough. But you must get out and vote. As Stephen recently pointed out, there are certainly hundreds, it must be thousands of new arrivals, you know who we're talking about, guys, whom the existing councillors, certainly in Mayo, have been pandering to in order to get their support. That could very easily turn the tide. They've all got the right to vote, believe it or not, even people just sort of literally right off the ship. And not to deny them a vote, but clearly the system is being abused, a form of sort of gerrymandering of the population, so to speak. Next shot is of Joe. That's from Joe's Facebook page. It was the best poster I could get for him, okay? I'm sure you can all work out. It says at the top, vote number 1. And Joe, too, a sincere man. And, you know, if it's a choice between characters like Joe and Steve, well, there is no competition, frankly, against the existing parties to become complacent, lazy, greedy, corrupt. I've been in a few of the Mayo County Council office meetings. It's a shambolic disgrace. They might as well just put clown's hats on and stick their middle fingers up to all of us, guys. That's my take on what goes on in Mayo County Council, generally speaking. 1 or 2 rare exceptions to the rule, but that's what's going on. Next, we have John Walters, I believe, running in the European elections. Again, for those who don't know him, John authored a chapter in our Crisis Colour Coup book. He's a stalwart. He's a man of integrity. He is sincere. He's very knowledgeable. And again, we as Integrity Ireland are standing behind John Walters in his bid for election to the European Union, European Commission or whatever. Una McGurk, another one. I don't know Una personally, but as I said in a previous video, Una, because of the fact that she's a barrister and she's had the courage to take on the establishment and the laws and the rules they're trying to push on us, you know, hate speech laws and the WHO treaty and such like. Smart, intelligent, knowledgeable, and a person of integrity. We again would stand behind Una McGurk. Please, if you can, give her your support. Next, Suzanne Delaney, also in Dublin. Now, I don't want to say it's wrong. Is it Blanchardstown, I think? I'm not sure, guys. But anyway, Suzanne also, as you can see on the left, she is incorporated into the Irish Inquiry, which is the platform that herself and Stephen work on as independent citizen journalists. Again, brave, courageous, and certainly a person that we would give our 100% support to. If you can, guys, in Dublin, support Suzanne, give her your vote. Dermot, I dare not try and say his name wrongly again. Dermot O'Cadla, that's what it looks like to me. All right, sorry, Dermot. Anyway, I spoke about Dermot before. Another brave independent speaker who's been taking on the powers that be down in County Cork and Cove, working alongside Ken Donnelly of Corruption Awareness Ireland. Please, guys, if you can, support Dermot. He won't let you down. You see, what's common amongst all these people, and certainly the ones I know personally, such as Dermot, is their willingness and ability to confront the corrupt authorities. Okay, their willingness and to do it in public and to do it bravely. Most have suffered for that courage. Please give these people your vote. Dolores D. Webster, you know, Over D Wall, her website is called. Got no voice, D has a voice, they all hear. Small lady in stature, big in voice, and strong of opinion. And in my respectful opinion, strong in good, solid, honourable opinions. A voice for the people, guys, also based in Dublin. If you can, please support D, give her your vote. Don't worry about that one, guys. That was I'll go back there to D. So that's it, guys. Now, this does not mean that, let me remove this here. This does not mean of all the other candidates running around the country that we have any objection to them, except a generic objection to the mainstream political parties, some of whom only were, you know, and even some of the smaller parties that were voted in at the last general election, you know, shown themselves to have no ethics, no morality, no genuine connection with the people. That's partly the problem with the political system as we know it, guys, is that the way it's set up at the moment, it attracts sycophants, cowards, greedmongers, and you know, sociopaths, people with low personal integrity. And that's not obviously not everybody, and some don't arrive at the doors of Leinster House with that mindset, but it very soon corrupts them, sadly, because the system is set up that way. I do a lot of videos about this. Anyway, guys, as I promised, it's a real quick one. June the 6th, 2024. Please, those who can, get out and vote. And we're asking you, please, to first of all choose either independents or people running in the loose independent alliances under the Ireland First Party. I think it is. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. It's got a shamrock motif anyway. Was set up by the Hold the Line people. Great idea. Get various independent individuals collected under, ostensibly under a party umbrella, in order to give them the advantages that come with that, such as having their logo on the ballot paper and things like that. But those people and the independent candidates that I'm not asking you to vote, nor should you, of course, vote for anyone you don't know. Check them out. Check them out. If you're unsure about them, please pick one of the people that we've said here today. All right. Thanks again, everyone. Hopefully we'll have another short video out on Sunday when we might have some idea of how the elections went. God bless you all, guys, and thanks for your time.